This initiative is being led by Ripple in collaboration with the BIS/IMF Polaris. BIS Innovation Center Ripples are all quietly working on the new global economy, the following fiscal year. Infrastructure, gentlemen and ladies, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do an XRP scan and cover payment channel money since we've observed a jump in this. And let me tell you, it's the IMF and the Innovation Hub. Where do we even begin? Begin the International Settlements Bank. The Polaris Project report was published today on Twitter. Continue reading to the end to find out more. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, make sure to watch this new video right now. Hello and welcome to our channel, where we discuss the newest XRP news and the cryptocurrency world in general. If you are watching one of our videos for the first time, we will gladly offer you a special greeting. We encourage you to enable notifications so you never miss any video. We are pleased to announce that this channel is hosting a 200 XRP giveaway. To be eligible to participate, simply subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment with the hashtag XRP. The winner will be announced on October 31st. On October 26th, which is today, they released their Phase 4 high-level design guide for offline payments, and we've heard about Ripple and offline payments. Especially if we start with the first one, which was released in May of this year. Guess who was involved? This is the first installment, and we have Ripple, founded by Anthony Rouse and Anthony Welfare, is the only cryptocurrency company engaged. They discuss a lot about AML here. Ripple is here to help with anti-money laundering and regulation. This is why they pursued Ripple. Needed Ripple is regulated at the highest level, allowing them to communicate with the IMF, the BIS Innovation Hub, and other large entities, and this video will improve as a result. They discussed performance and testing in the Phase 1 guidebook. What are the needs for performance, processing, and scalability? How solutions will be stress-tested to meet and surpass these requirements, including high volumes of low vol values or microtransactions, throughput capacity, and response time. There is a lot of thought and preparation that goes into this, and that is why the XRP scan will not fail. The IMF's relevance is often overlooked. They are attempting to mandate XRP. People, the IMF is massive. This report is based on the IMF's mandate, which is overseen by the central banks and finance ministries of its 190 member countries. Cross-payments serve as the cornerstone of the global economy. The IMF oversees the financial system and its operation, which is why I usually mention the IMF and how it operates. The World Bank overruled the SEC, which is why Ripple won this case on the first day it was filed under this procedure. They are all aware that this is not a coincidence. Because they published the increase in payments, contracts, and platforms, guess what was prepared by Tobias Adrian? If you guys remember, this clip from 2019 is incredibly pricey. Making payments is costly. WS International Payments, so I believe one of the major motivations for this new technology is that Austin is questioning why there is so much financial exclusion. And these technologies have been shown to significantly boost financial inclusion. As a result, I believe you must cast a wide net. Around the world, I think this is one motive, and I think the Ripple example is one example, which Norman mentioned when he was on a panel with Brad Garlinghouse, and you can see it here. Look how far we've gone since June 2023. To test the architecture, work is required. Technologies and features, but also to provide legal foundations and governance. This is spike weighs NEVRC B4. Test for Storius. Let's get started with this XRP scan. Take a peek at this payment channel. Spike. Okay, so this was done on a Sunday, but why? Why did it simply begin? Skyrocketing as soon as this paperwork was made available, because if we zoom. The last time this occurred was in 2018, but nowhere near the levels seen in August and July, so this is highly beneficial from an institutional standpoint. Payment channel funds are significant. I'll break it down for you, but this is the spike, right? Here are some never-before-seen figures and statistics. These are the stress tests, all of a sudden. What exactly are payment channels? This is critical for large banks. Let us now discuss payment channels. When you open a payment channel, start it with the can chain transaction. However, after the channel is up, all off-chain transactions are allowed. Because off-chain transactions do not require the same confirmation time as on-chain transactions, they are almost instant within payment channels. This speed is critical for real-time liquidity management, particularly in financial services for treasuries, banks, the DEC, and FX. From the standpoint of a bank, liquidity market management is critical. Channels allow participants to control how funds are dispersed within the channel, which means they can set the initial balances and adjust them as needed. This adaptability is useful for optimizing liquidity in a variety of off-chain transaction use cases. Payment channels often offer cheaper fees than on-chain transactions. Transactions and payment channels provide a level of anonymity and security for transactions that take place within the channel. This can be critical for managing sensitive financial transactions and liquidity between trusted parties. Payment channels may be able to operate across several blockchain networks, enabling cross-chain liquidity. Management payment channels contribute to the scalability of blockchain networks by reducing the number of on-chain transactions. This allows for higher transaction volumes, which is important for liquidity management in larger financial systems. The higher the liquidity, the larger the payments you can send, and this is why the price of XRP cannot be low. Payment channels are valuable because of their benefits. Tool for various financial institutions, businesses, and other entities involved in liquidity management, and why? What are the chances that this metric will increase now? When there is regulation, we observe an increase in payment channel fund activity because the big guys have arrived. The big boys are stress testing these days, and the big boys were present. These were unregulated. Monogram was in town, and some US banks were using XRPs in local banks. So that just demonstrates that things were being used, but now the big guys are using them. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, please let me know what you think. Think about it in the comments section, and we'll be back with another video soon. Outro began developing ripples on the premise that crypto liquidity would one day be able to provide strong global payments. Huge payments net were created for clients to see that the advantages of our fiber-based network could include flip the switch to ODL once the market is mature enough, and that's exactly what's occurring. Flip the switch. I guess what we're building is doing. You can tell it's addressing a genuine issue. And I believe that all of the tokens are my advice. The utility would be understood by anyone. If genuine utility and genuine value is being offered to a genuine customer, the token will be valuable.